Welcome all. Hope your engineering services examination, that is preliminary examination preparation, is complete. Your examination is scheduled on 8th of June, that is this Sunday. So you are left with 2 days. So just refer short notes. And now in this video, I'll take not more than 6-7 minutes, and I'll tell you like as to how to attempt the paper, because when I was preparing for engineering services, I cleared this examination twice. First time I got All India 39th rank, and second time I got All India 14th rank. So I was just recollecting my memories, like how I attempted my paper. So things have changed, but we need to modify according to our requirements. You know that paper 1, then we have paper 2. Okay. Each question is of 2 marks. So this is 300 marks, that is 150 questions. This is 200 marks and 100 questions. Correct. This is of 2 hours duration and this is of 3 hours duration. Okay, sir. This in technical paper, of course, in non-technical paper you get time, you get some time. Of course, you have mathematics, aptitude, some time will be consumed in solving those questions. But otherwise, overall, if you see, you are comfortable with time when it comes to paper 1. So, whatever questions you are confident you attempt. But now when it comes to paper 2, calculator is not allowed. And I have seen of late, like he is giving questions which involves like calculation, and you need calculator. For example, how can we do questions involving PV power 1.2 is equal to constant, or some like he'll give you P1, V1, P2, and he'll ask you to calculate like V2. So you should use a bit of common sense, whether the process is expansion or compression, is the pressure increasing, decreasing. Based on that, you can judge. Okay. But kindly do not waste time whenever you see questions which involve huge calculation. First, you try to complete the paper. It's not that when you are attempting this particular question, you are going to get a gold medal or so. No, it is the number of questions that you attempt correctly that matters, rather than what question you attempt. So you try to see that you attempt maximum number of questions. It is of 3 hours duration, technical paper. So what I suggest is, once you complete first 2 hours, last 1 hour, you just scan the paper. So what, suppose now you have 150 questions, correct? Now suppose you are in 80th question after at the end of 2 hours. Now remaining there are 70 questions and you are left with only 1 hour. And if you completely do in a systematic, orderly manner, it may not be possible to complete the paper in that time. So what you do is, you whatever the questions you tick answers, then you answer those questions, you submit your answer. Then if you are not aware of those questions, you just leave it fatafat, and you should scan the paper completely, so that at the end of the examination, finally when you come out of the examination hall, you should not feel that even I knew this answer but time was insufficient. That is not correct. So last 1 hour ek bar pura paper scan kijiye, whatever the questions try to tick. And unnecessary, don't spend much time on one particular question. Don't love a question, don't hate a question. So because in examination, all questions are equal for us. If any question involves huge calculations, skip. Even if you know, skip that and do later. Afterwards, you can come to those questions which you feel that you are comfortable, but generally they take time. Next is assertion reasoning questions. Because there is 1/3 of negative marking, so you can take risk of around 3 to 4 questions in the whole paper. whole paper 1 3 to 4 questions, whole paper to around 2 to 3 questions, but don't take risk of more than these 3 to 4 questions. In assertion and reasoning, sometimes what happens, you feel that array these are close, I studied this somewhere, but you are not sure. You can take risk of maybe 2 3 questions, not more than that. I'm talking 2 3 questions overall. If you are not confident of assertion and reasoning questions, kindly leave, otherwise unnecessarily there will be a negative of 1/3 marking. And only those questions which you are confident, please attempt, because for all questions there is no numerical ability type fill in the blank question in engineering services. You have only MCQ questions, so every question has 1/3 negative marking. So 180 minutes, it is 3 hours, 180 minutes 150 questions, okay, around 30 minutes extra, okay, you can manage properly. 120 minutes 100 questions, 20 minutes extra, you can manage. I personally feel that you will not have much difficulty in answering these questions, except aptitude and mathematics may consume some time, but otherwise it's all almost theoretical, so therefore you can answer comfortably. But this involves maybe some calculations. So, and if you feel some questions are tricky and consume time, just leave and keep an eye on time. Time is very important, and moreover in a given time you have to complete. See that right from the beginning, right from the first question, you answer at a required pace. Don't be very slow initially, and finally the pressure mounts, and you need to answer more number of questions in a less time. ऐसा भी मत करो. So that pace should be maintained properly. If you feel some questions are tough, just leave it, and lengthy questions, just leave it. And one more thing, if you are not in a position to answer some questions, maybe some 8 to 10 questions continuously, do not get disappointed. You might not have covered, let us say, one particular subject. Say you have not covered robotics and mechatronics. Imagine, because the paper sets will be A, B, C, D. Say for example, your code is D, jo bhi hai, whatever it may be. And starting itself, you get questions from the area which you have not at all touched. For example, robotics you have not touched, and the first question itself is robotics, and first 6 questions are robotics. Do not get disappointed. Do not get disappointed. Either you start from the end or you start from the beginning. From the beginning, if you see that the areas are from which you have not covered, from that area wherein you have not covered, so just leave and start from the area where you have covered. For example, you have covered theory of machines. So let us say the next robotics ke baad, say for example, questions are from theory of machines. Just you attempt that. So, and continuously when you lose some questions, don't worry at all. Don't worry at all, because it is finally it is the total number of correct questions that you attempt is important for us. So stay calm. Don't get excited if the paper is easy, and if you are in a position to answer all questions, do not get excited. So for all the first 2 hours and for complete 3 hours, you have to maintain your state of balance. Do not get excited if the paper is easy. Do not get depressed if the paper is tough. Maintain that state of balance and attempt sincerely, and get detached from the result. And when you start thinking about the result in examination, suppose I attempt less number of questions, will I be in a position to qualify or not? These things should not come to your mind in examination. Just to go, give your best and come. That's it. So in the examination, you should not at all think about the result. It is the result that puts pressure on you. You may be spoiling the paper. Therefore, you should be stress free, and whatever questions you know, attempt correctly, and see that you are giving the correct like A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is there, and you are giving the you are marking the correct option, and you have to cross check that. Then if there are some calculations, see that calculations, calculator is not allowed, so therefore calculation part questions you can leave, and theoretical questions you can attempt. Assertion and reasoning questions, like if you feel they are a bit tricky, just leave them. And those questions which you are confident, wherein you are confident, you try to attempt them. So उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है. अब कोई नया मत try करना now, because you are left with 2 to 3 days. Don't try anything new. If you have prepared short notes, just revise those short notes, and in the examination hall, must cool रहना. So finally, I believe in one thing. We have not come into this world of our own. Someone has sent. Almighty. When He has sent, He will take care of us. When He is taking care of us, don't worry at all. So He will definitely take care, but provided you work hard. So when there is sincerity in work, He will definitely help you. So I wish you all the best. God bless you.